Are you saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
I thought...
Don't think, boy. Now, do you know how fast you were going? Now, what is so damn funny?
I could have sworn you said meow.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimbly from tree to tree?
No.
Am I drinking milk from a saucer?
No.
Well, do you see me eating mice? Now, you stop laughing right now.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket on this.
But...
No buts, meow. That's the law. Not so funny meow, is it? Meow.
Meow! Meow! It's DJ Wonder Chrissy coming at it. Oh, mixing it up a little bit today with the opening. No Star Spangled Banner, but let's get you some migrant updates here. As let me see here. Let's see if I can find it. We got a video here that the residents in Chicago are pissed off, and that's being reported by Fox News, New York City. There we go. We got them. So let's show this. And yeah, they're pissed off big time. The pushback is starting. As I told you guys, we need to push back. The only way to get your message out there and to be heard is to push back. So let's listen to what Fox has to say about what's going on in Chicago.
People are fanning out all over the country. A Chicago City Council meeting that's going on right now, in fact, is all over massive illegal immigrant crisis in that sanctuary city. People who live there as American citizens are furious over the millions of dollars in resources going to the illegals, who so many communities there are in need. They need those resources. The video is going to look a little strange because we just took this. It's going on right now. So it's a Zoom, and you'll see the countdown a little bit. But just listen to the words.
That's what's up. That's what has happened in the United States right now. All this asylum-seeking lie, all this about refugees, no. What's happening is they're emptying out the dregs of their jails into the United States, into our communities. They're junking up our country. And yeah, we feel some kind of way about it because it's our country. It's our country. We're going to get our city back. We're going to stand for our people. We're going to get them out of our communities because they don't deserve to be there.
Not another dollar for the illegals. If the crisis is so bad, the city council members who are so concerned should donate their salaries to the cause like a real public...
Good idea there.
And again,
won't see that happen.
On screen, because when we caught that a few moments ago, we had to show that to you. I mean, it gives me chills. They're junking up our country, and it's our country, Jason.
Amen. I don't know who was saying that, but I very well said it. I think that is the grassroots sentiment within those cities. Yeah, I mean that is the grassroots sentiment right in the heart of what the Democrats think they're doing a favor.
Welcome to the heartland.
It's going to divide them. It's dividing our country. It is so fundamentally wrong, top to bottom.
I mean, just listen to what that first person who spoke was talking about in terms of who's coming from these countries. That they're emptying out their jails. Now, that's that person's opinion, but look at this video. I want to see Democrats fight back on that. I want them to answer back on the beatings on the cops. Oh, no, are they really sending us some people who are willing to break every law after they've already broken our sovereignty law at the border?
And they're coming by the millions. This is not a just one-off in Chicago or New York. It's hard to fathom, but this is really happening all over the country.
Jason Chaffetz, thank you very much for being in focus, and I'm glad you were here for that little burst of breaking news from this meeting that continues today.
Okay, so there you go. Some powerful words. And let me show you another video here. Let me get this one set up. This one was so bad, The Chicago media didn't even report this one. Did not even report this. I had to find this on Fox New York. Let's let me get this one ready to go. All right, there we go. So let's play this one now.
Under President Biden, and he insists he's not the one to blame. Watch.
Every day between now and November, the American people are going to know that the only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends. It's time for Republicans in the Congress to show a little courage, to show a little spine, that you work for them, not for anyone else. I know who I work for. I work for the American people.
Not us. But it seems the only work getting done is by criminals. As experts warn, migrants are being recruited for crime sprees, particularly in suburban Chicago areas. Here with more is retired Riverside, Illinois Police Chief Tom Weitzel. Sir, thanks so much for joining the program. So we're looking at some of these crime stats. Robbery is up 23%, car theft is up 37%, and theft is up 3%. This seems like a huge problem, right?
Yeah, it is, and it's worked its way from the city of Chicago out to the suburbs. And what's really happening is when the migrants are landing at the designated landing zone in Chicago, when they step off the bus, or in some cases the plane, they're given phones and they're being recruited, some of them, to go out to the suburban malls and the suburban shopping areas and entertainment zones and commit crimes. And they're being provided transportation, mapping. Because imagine you get off the bus and you wouldn't know where Oak Brook, Illinois is, or Lombard, Illinois, or North Riverside, Illinois, which are communities that have major malls. You would have no idea it even exists. So they're being coached on how to do this.
Well, it's a whole criminal enterprise taking place. We're looking at the latest numbers of the migrant crisis in Chicago. It's been over 35,000 illegal migrants to arrive since August of 2022, and $156 million spent since October 2022. Sir, I mean, you've been in law enforcement for a long time. What's been the reaction of the law enforcement community? Because you guys are going to have to police these areas now.
Yeah, unfortunately, in many of the cases, it's why bother, because the officers are arresting the same individuals 5 and 6 times a month, twice a week, because they're never held in custody unless there's some aggravating circumstance. They're being released immediately, and this is how it goes down. The migrants, they commit theft. They never surrender. There's either foot pursuits or car pursuits, which obviously are very dangerous, and when the police catch up with them, almost you can read any report that's they're fighting with the police on every instance. They're going in, being booked, and being released right away back into the public.
Yeah, because what do they got to lose? What do they have to lose? You guys aren't able to work with ICE. I mean, what's your comment on that as well? Because of these sanctuary policies, these cities and states, law enforcement are able to call ICE to come pick these guys up and deport them.
Now, and in Chicago and the suburbs state of Illinois, there's directives for us not to enter the databases for ICE and other federal organizations. So we're not able to check the status of those migrants through the computer system.
By the way, law enforcement, don't enforce the law if people come here illegally. Just let them terrorize your community. Tom, thanks so much for joining the program. It's ridiculous what's happening.
Thank you very much.
So there you have it. Yeah, it's ridiculous what is happening. It's just crazy, folks, and we are watching it happen. It's just the start. I'm telling you, right? This is just the start. It's man, it is. Well, let's get some breaking news here. That was breaking news. Most definitely breaking news. You only get it here. Migrant mayhem at Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. And today's Thursday, February 22nd. Beautiful, beautiful weather out. Let's see, what's the temperature? I think it's going back up to mid-50s again today. let me see. It's 44 degrees. It's 9 o'clock. The sun's trying to peek through again. Yeah, so I played that there. Yesterday I went to Menards. You guys know, you can watch the channel. You know I'm a big Menards guy. So I was starting to buy some supplies for some of my spring work that I'll need to do around the house once the weather really gets nice. And I took a trip to Menards. Probably about noon, 1 o'clock. There was nobody there. Place was pretty empty, just contractors. But I did see on the way over a homeless / migrant person walking in the median in a place that I every once in a while will see someone begging for help, money, mostly money, on a busy highway over by Menards. So it's starting to show up here in the suburbs, folks. Our politicians are getting ready to spend more and more money. Yesterday, J.B. Pritzker, governor of Illinois, last year we spent over let me say that again, $800 million just on migrant / undocumented health care. We got the DACA people here. We've been giving health care to the DACA people for a couple of years. So last year, we spooned over $800 million just for health care, folks, in the state of Illinois. So imagine with an extra $35,000 on top of that, where that's going. And that's just buying insurance for these people. You know, I used to work for a company, a health insurance company, that did a lot of, let's say, that type of insurance for states and governments. And they went from, it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I worked for them. When I left, they were a $2 billion. That's what a B. Last I checked, they are now probably about a $13 billion company in a matter of 4 more years. Add 4 more years onto that $2 billion. They converted it into $13 billion a year. And most of that is federal money. It's coming out of federal and state money. Taxpayer dollars. And there you go. Big money to be made in migrant / undocumented health care. Health care for the poor. Health care for the people that can't afford it. A lot of money to be made there, and I've seen it being made. Let's give you a little more humor here. Eat that up, folks. Eat it up. Yeah, a little bit of humor to start the day. Welcome to the Midwest. Welcome to the Midwest, folks. Let's see what else we got. We've seen this one before.
We are screwed.
There you go. We are certainly screwed.
Well, you know, I sit on the stand.
Yeah.
Do it. And it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Yeah,
they look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, man. Yeah, oh man, that is for sure. Hope you're enjoying today's show. Like, share, and subscribe. We could use the extra views. This is Migrant Mayhem. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. Where are we at in this show? We're 15 minutes in. Hope you enjoyed today's illegals. My gosh, folks. People are starting to push back, And that's what I'm telling you to do too, is be prepared to push back. Because if you don't push back, it's just going to steamroll you. That is for sure. It is going to steamroll you. How about some more breaking news humor? Maybe. There you go. We're the only channel with breaking wind news. There you go. Breaking news. All right, what other humor do we have for you? I hope you enjoyed the new open that we had for you today. Let's try this door. What's behind this door? Oh, here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
There you go. That's what you need to do, America.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, so that's all I have for you today. That is the message. Push back. They're doing it in Chicago. We need other parts of the United States. Push back and stand up for your rights. There's a thing called the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Stand up for yourself, America. Over and out. It's DJ Wonder Chrissy. See ya.